The day after Christmas, I always start taking down all of my decorations. And then religiously, the weekend before the 1st, I always create a vision board. You may be saying to yourself, Whitney, this channel is about miniatures. Don't worry, we're going to get to making a miniature here in a moment. I like to break my board down into 5 major categories: learning goals, financial goals, health goals, professional goals, and usually miscellaneous goals, which could be anything from wanting to volunteer more to decluttering my closet. I usually also pick a theme to decorate my board with just to make it a little bit more fun, and this year is more of a beach theme. The board is meant to be a working board for you to go back to it every month. It is not a set it and forget it type of a project. You will need to go back every month to adjust your goals and your strategies. I say goals and strategies because what I typically do, what has been very successful for me in the past, is I come up with a main goal. So for example, if my main goal was to be able to run a marathon by this same time next year, then that would be my overall goal of the year. But next to it, I would have my monthly goals or my strategy, my planning next to it. So I would have January and what my plan would be for that. Maybe my plan in January is just to go to the physician and have a physical and begin to read more about training for a marathon. Maybe that's the plan for January. So that's what I would write down. And then in February, I go back. Did I do that goal? Did I do the plan? Did I meet it? And if so, then I'm going to move on to the next step. Maybe my next step is to learn how to run and learn how to breathe correctly or something along those lines. So that's just an example. So of course I need to make a vision board for the dollhouse and of course for Tiny Whitney. If you don't know who Tiny Whitney is, she is the little girl that lives in my dollhouse and she's often featured in my YouTube channel. So first I'm just going to take some thick cardstock and fold it to replicate my actual vision board. Then I'm taking a piece of floral patterned washi tape and I'm going to use that as my border to my little vision board here. I also printed up some goals for Tiny Whitney, and of course, they're very similar to my own goals. I also found a few leftover flower stickers that I think are going to work really well to decorate the board with. Okay, now we're all done, and Tiny Whitney has a vision board that she can fill in her own goals with. I see that she does have financial goals. I hope that one of those for her for 2025 is to get a job because, well, she's been mooching off me long enough. Thank you so much for watching. This is Whitney Labrie, and this is Whitney Labrie Miniatures. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.